Dota 2 Rocket League pros want to explore Web3 and blockchain gaming. Minecraft gets the Bitcoin treatment. Sega, not a fan of play to earn, but developing a blockchain game. Studio's $15 million funding from Binance Labs for Web3 Dino game. Welcome, beautiful people around the world. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Yuki, and I hope you're loving yourself as much as I love you all. I really hope so, because today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. We're going to be talking about some of the blockchain gaming, GameFi news out there. Let's jump into the first article of the day. We're going to be talking about Dota 2 Rocket League pros want to explore Web3 and blockchain gaming. So it says professional players, Dota 2 player Eric Tofu Engel believes that Web3 is a very beneficial features for gamers. And I totally agree. So while game developers seem to hate the idea of Web3 coming into games, players who compete in gaming tournaments for a living are more open to trying out blockchain games. Again, this is the reason why I was kind of trying to talk about, for the average gamer. Average gamers are not making money off, playing video games. You got the, 5%, 5 to 10% of, pro players out there in the world that are making a lot of money from either gaming tournaments or monetizing off of, monetizing essentially of making revenue off of, creating content. So again, that's the reason why that they're more likely to be enticed into that rather than the average gamer. So Tofu, he's won over like $400,000. So he's already won a lot of money from Dota 2. So obviously, it makes much sense. So he says it's refreshing to see companies make more out of games than just the game. So again, I like the idea of the companies being able to make more. You're able to make more money from the games than just playing the game. But again, these companies need to make sure that they have the game to be fun and rather than just focus on the financials part of it, obviously. But he says the idea of blockchain gaming is still new and expanding topic for most of us, and it's something that I want to explore more in the future. If it will improve gaming and make it even more rewarding, then that's definitely something to look out for in times ahead. So a professional gamer called Max NG, known as Max EU, he says that the idea behind adding new technology and features is something that pretty much any game can benefit from, especially when it's something that can reward the user's time and expenditure on the game itself. So again, the companies need to make sure that the game is playable, and if it's fun, if it's exciting, and people are going to come back to it, then you can add all that fun stuff to be able to reward the players that are playing in the long term. We're going to go to the next article. I think that's pretty interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that, about these articles, and what do you guys think about how they feel about this? Minecraft gets the Bitcoin treatment. So pretty interesting. I believe this is like what the map looks like. So this is by Atlantis. The partnership is by Atlantis and ZBD. And this is kind of like in the Minecraft world. So it's pretty interesting to see where this is at. So it says a community operated Minecraft server by the name of Satlantis has integrated ZBD's gaming tech that lets players earn Bitcoin by completing in-game quests inspired by real-life BTC mining. Players in the server can join in-game mining pools, collect ASIC, popular hardware tailored for Bitcoin mining, increase their hash rate to win block rewards. What a cool way to educate traditional gamers for the basics of Bitcoin. So obviously that's kind of like the basics of Bitcoin itself. And so they're trying it to integrate it to kind of educate people. But then players can withdraw their earnings to ZBD apps where they can spend their gains on other games made by the company, or move their exchanges to support Bitcoin's layer 2 Lightning network. So it's exciting to see some of these changes. They already have their Twitter feed right now. Now with Bitcoin, for real, Bitcoin. So the server says, the server will give out a total of 1 million satoshis, equals to 100 millionth of a Bitcoin per week, and that's about $300 per week divided by God only knows how many people. So it's going to be a very small amount, because again, there's a lot of people playing on the server and they're all trying to mine as well. More likely, you're probably not going to be earning a lot. Would be interesting. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. If anyone's has already tried it already, how much you guys have already made, because I would love to get a follow up on this as well, especially because Minecraft is a really, really big game. And so it makes sense that I would love to know more of what's going on behind the scenes or someone that's actually even trying that, because that's really interesting. So, but they say that Bitcoin friendly integration is an unofficial one, and neither Satlantis nor ZBD is affiliated with the Minecraft developing Mojang Studios. The studio itself is pretty much down on Web3, having previously banned Minecraft NFT integrations. Time will show how this integration fares against the ban. So I don't, obviously the articles are popping out right now. Who knows how long this is going to last for? So again, just watch out for it just in case. But if you're always interested into it, obviously try it out if you want to. But the next article we're going to be talking about is Sega is not a fan of play to earn P2E, but developing a blockchain game. So Sega announced plans for the NFTs as play to earn, so P2E rewards last year, but they stepped off the gas after a backlash from fans who considered the initiative as a money grab. So this year, Sega is also walking on both sides of the street. Suji, co-chief operating officer at Sega, called blockchain games boring and said that the Japanese gaming giant wouldn't be using its biggest titles in blockchain gaming projects. However, Sega has announced a partnership with Linex to bring its classic games to I want to say Dosi or Dosi, DOSI, a Web3 friendly blockchain gaming platform. In light of this announcement, Soshi clarified that investing in Web3 projects is within the company's strategy, that they don't intend to be a Web3 gaming company, but rather be a Web 2.5. It's one of the big giants out there that, that definitely did jump into the space. And they were like so hands on deck of like, okay, this is what we're going to be doing, especially with the big titles out there. And then now, for instance, they step back with their big titles, but now they're going into some of the older games and then trying to get to put it on there and seeing how well it's going to do over there. And if it does a really good job, then you're going to start seeing, you're definitely going to start seeing the integration of those big titles start implementing in the future. But obviously for now, they're focusing on classics because it's not going to really tarnish their brand as badly as if they were doing with the newest one. So I think that's what their plan is, but that's just me. Let me know in the comments below. And also, the last article of the day is Studios, $15 million funding from Binance Labs for Web3 Dino game. And this Dino game is called Age of Dino. So Binance Venture Capital and incubator arm Binance Labs has invested $50 million in Web3 gaming startup Exterio. I've heard of Exterio before, so interesting. The company labels itself as a free-to-play and own game developer and publisher, meaning the games are free to play and players are able to earn and keep the NFTs. Interesting. Exterio seems to have a lot of experience on the gaming front with Web2 gaming industry veterans on its founding executive team from companies like Ubisoft, Krafton, and NetEase. There are 11 games of its repertoire, ranging from Age of Dino, which is a massive multiplayer game, 4X, there's Explore, Expand, Exploit, and Exterminate, strategy game that features dinosaurs, to Overworld, a cross-platform sandbox RPG game with anime-inspired graphics. Pretty interesting to see. I checked a little bit of this trailer out there. You got obviously the link in the description if you guys want to check out what it kind of looks like. Pretty interesting with how the dinosaurs look like. Obviously, they're like kind of robotic, but like interesting, deformed type of dinosaurs. I'm interested to see how it actually plays out. But that's the articles for today. Those are some of the things that I saw that I was pretty interested in, and to seeing what's actually happening in the space. Because again, I'm always interested into seeing what is happening in blockchain gaming, Web3 gaming, Game 5. I don't even know what to really call it anymore at this point because they're changing names and stuff like that. So I'm just saying blockchain until I get questioned otherwise that it's something else. But that's something that I'm really excited about and hoping that it pans out. So